I almost quit on YouTube. Not because I stopped loving what I do, but because I started wondering if everything I was doing even mattered. You post a video, you spend hours editing, you pray that people will watch, then you check the views, and nothing happens. No growth, no comments, no subscribers. And slowly, you start asking yourself, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I should just quit. But then I realized something. Maybe the season I'm in isn't about being seen. Maybe it's about being prepared. And that's what I want to share with you today. There was a point when creating content didn't feel exciting anymore. You see other creators growing so fast, their videos get thousands or even millions of views, and you're sitting there thinking, Lord, when will it be my turn? I think many of us have experienced that. You compare our chapter 1 to someone else chapter 20. And that's where discouragement begins. But I learned that slow growth is still growth. Just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean nothing is happening. A seed doesn't become a tree overnight. First, it has to be planted, then it has to be watered, then it grows roots where nobody can see them. And maybe that's what God is doing in your life right now, growing roots before He shows the fruit. One of the biggest lessons YouTube taught me is don't let numbers determine your worth. Views are numbers, subscribers are numbers, likes are numbers. But your value isn't a number. You can have 100 views and still impact one person. And what if that one person desperately needed to hear your message? What if your video encouraged someone not to give up? What if someone watched your content during the darkness moment of their life? You may never know. That's why we shouldn't only create for numbers. Create with purpose. Create with excellence. Create because you have something to give. And most importantly, don't let temporary results make you abandon a meaningful purpose. What God's Word says? There's a Bible verse that really reminds me of this. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Sometimes the harvest isn't delayed if we do not give up. And another verse that gives me strength is Zechariah 4:10. "Do not despise this small beginning." Small beginnings matter. Your first video matters. Your first subscribers matters. Your first 100 views matters. The days when nobody noticed you, they matter too. Because every great journey starts somewhere. And maybe your small beginning is preparing you for something much bigger than you can imagine. So why didn't I quit? Because I realized something. I don't need to see the entire staircase. I just need to take the next step. I don't know how many subscribers I'll have next year. I don't know which video will finally take off. I don't know when the breakthrough will come. But I know what I can do today. I can create, I can learn, I can improve, I can show up, and I can trust God with the results. Because my responsibility is the faithfulness. The outcome? That's in God's hands. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." So I'm choosing to keep going, not because it's easy, but because I believe there's still a reason I'm here. For the person who wants to quit. And maybe you're watching this right now and you're not actually thinking about quitting YouTube. Maybe you're thinking about quitting on a dream. Maybe you're tired of trying, tired of waiting, tired of starting over, tired of seeing everyone else move forward while you feel stuck. If that's you, please remember this. A slow season is not a wasted season. You are learning, you are growing, you are becoming stronger. And sometimes God allows us to walk through seasons where we don't see immediate results because He's building something inside us that success alone could never build. So don't give up just because it's taking longer than you expected. Your timeline is not God's timeline. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength." You may be tired today, but tired doesn't mean finish. Delay doesn't mean denied. And struggling doesn't mean you're failing. So, am I still going to create? Yes. Am I still going to have days when I feel discouraged? Absolutely. But now I know that I don't have to quit just because I can't see the results yet. I'm going to keep showing up, keep learning, keep improving, keep trusting, keep believing that God is working even when I can't see it. Because maybe the video you must also didn't make is the video someone needed to hear. And maybe the dream you almost give up on is the very thing God is using to prepare you for your next chapter. So if you're close to quitting, pray. Rest if you need to. But don't give up on what God has placed in your heart. Your story isn't over. Keep going. One video, one step, one day at a time. God bless you. And I'll see you on my next video.